For children under 35 pounds, place the vest around their waists and secure the strap between the legs. See your safety card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lab children are in marked compartments at the front of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Before we take off, bring your seat to its upright position and stow your tray table. Be sure you fasten your
Aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas clear. If you lose an electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for help.
As we leave the gate, fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and keep it fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air. In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We appreciate your understanding if our service is interrupted.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with all crew members' instructions, along with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin. Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors.
There are 8 exits on this plane. 4 doors, 2 on each side, and 4 window exits over the wings. The forward doors have detachable slides that can be used for flotation. Life rafts are located in ceiling compartments at the front and center of the plane. The rear 2 window exits have an escape strap attached inside the exit frame, which can be used to assist in a water evacuation onto the wing. In the event of an evacuation, leave all bags behind. Carry-in baggage will slow the evacuation. All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. Locate the nearest exits and remember, they might be behind you. If we lose power, lights will illuminate the aisles to guide you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will drop from the panels above your seat and inside the lavatories. Reach up and pull a mask down to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note the oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. For children under 35 pounds, place the vest around their waists and secure the strap between the legs. See your safety card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lab children are in marked compartments at the front of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Before we take off, bring your seat to its upright position and stow your tray table. Be sure you fasten your seatbelt low and tight across your lap. Carry-on items secured, and armrests are at resting position. Finally, take a moment to review the safety information card in your seat pocket.
As we finish our safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
As we take off into the future, sit back and relax. And from all of our crew, thank you for flying with Delta, today and for the next 100 years.
Thank you for paying attention to this important safety message.
You're flying our most connected aircraft to date, equipped with fast, free Delta Sync Wi-Fi and Delta Sync seatback, all available for free with your SkyMiles membership. Use your personal device to sign in to Delta Sync Wi-Fi and enjoy access to unlimited streaming, browsing, and messaging, plus exclusive offers and experiences from brands you love. Simply switch your device to airplane mode and turn Wi-Fi on. Next, choose the DeltaWiFi.com network. If the Wi-Fi sign-in page does not open, go to DeltaWiFi.com using your browser. Sign in with your SkyMiles account. If you don't have a SkyMiles account, it's fast and free to sign up. connection doesn't stop there. Our Delta Sync seatback screen brings a smarter, more personalized experience right to your seat. We've got you covered with real-time travel updates and connecting flight information, plus thousands of hours of new movies and trending series with recommendations just for you. Pick up where you left off with our Resume Watching feature and add your favorites to My List. To access, click the Login button on the top right of the seatback screen. Then use your mobile device to scan the QR code and follow the instructions on the Fly Delta app to securely log in. Shortly after we've arrived at the gate, you'll be automatically logged out of your seatback screen. Make the most of your travel time and stay connected all flight long with Delta Sync.
you have any items you'd like to discard, please place them in your seat during deplaning. And once everyone has deplaned, our cabin service cleaning team will take care of that for you. Once again, we remind you to ensure your seatbelt is fastened, your seat back is in the upright and locked position, your tray table is stowed, your headrest is lowered, and all aisle armrests are in the resting position. Thank you. Georgia, where the local time is 7:33. Please stay seated with your seatbelt securely fastened and your carry-on items stowed until the captain has parked the aircraft at the gate and turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. That will be your only indication that it is safe to move about the cabin. Please be careful when opening overhead bins to avoid injury from items that may have shifted during flight, and please ensure you have all of your personal belongings before deplaning. As we reach our gate, we invite you to use the complimentary Fly Delta app for important baggage claim and flight connection information. For our customers requesting a wheelchair on arrival, we will advise you upon reaching the gate when assistance is available for you to disembark the aircraft. You may receive an email asking you to share your feedback. We value and use your responses to improve your future travel experiences. On behalf of this Atlanta-based crew, thank you for helping us celebrate 100 years in flight, and we look forward to seeing you again soon on a future Delta flight. Have a wonderful evening here in Atlanta, Georgia, or wherever your final destination may take you. Ladies and gentlemen, our arrival gate into Atlanta, Georgia will be Concourse.